Good morning, this is Tim Blankenship with Divorce661.com, and today we are talking about how to fill out a fee waiver when going through divorce in California. The fee waiver request form is on FW-001. This is going to be the main form. It's going to be your request form to fill out when you are trying to get a fee waiver. Now, it's pretty self-explanatory, but there are some parts of this that I want to address. Number 1, 2, and 3 on this form simply is your information, your job if you have one, if you have a lawyer, and what court costs are you asking to be waived. So I'm talking about number 4. What you're going to mark, if you're going through a divorce in California, you're going to mark the first box, Superior Court Fees. That's under box 4. Number 5 is why are you asking the court to waive your fees? So there's a couple of things here. The first box is a box that says I receive, and it's talking about Medi-Cal, food stamps, SSI, SSP, county relief. If you are on CalWorks or receiving welfare, things of that nature. Generally speaking, if any of those items qualify on number 5A, you will qualify for a fee waiver, and you won't even have to see the judge to ask permission. This is something where the court clerk, at least in my experience, has been able to approve those right there at the window. Now, the other option is item B, 5B. And it says my gross monthly household income is less than the amount listed below. And what it does is it gives you 6 scenarios, members of your family size from 1 to 6, and lets you know if your income is below those certain amounts that you'll automatically qualify for a fee waiver in those circumstances as well. Now, what about if you don't qualify under 5A, which is the food stamps or let's say welfare, very low income, or 5B, where you don't fall under the income levels there? And many of my clients have that happen. For instance, if you're a single person and you're trying to ask for a fee waiver, you can't make any more than $1,163.55. That's a very, very low income to qualify for. So what you're going to do, let's say you have a lot of bills, you aren't able to meet your bills, and you just flat out don't have the money to pay the filing fee, you can attempt to mark box C, this will be 5C, and it essentially says I do not have enough income to pay for my household basic needs and the court fees. Now when you do this, what you're going to have to do is fill out page 2. Page 2 is essentially a miniaturized version of an income and expense declaration. You're going to list your income, your bills, how many people list with you, what's the total household income, your property, assets, debts, and so forth, monthly expenses, food, clothing. And then you're going to come down to the bottom. It's going to have total monthly expenses, and that's going to be compared to your actual income and household income, and the judge will make a determination based on how you prepare this declaration if you qualify for a fee waiver based on the fact of saying I don't have enough money to pay for court fees. Essentially, I have no more money, I live beyond my means is essentially what you're going to be saying. So that's the third option in requesting a fee waiver. It never hurts to attempt to get a fee waiver. You will save, $400+ on the fee waiver. One other thing I wanted to mention, the other form you're going to need to fill out besides the FW-001 is the FW-003. What this is the actual order on court fee waiver. So even though it's ordered, you're still going to fill it out. You're going to put in your name, your information, and you're going to mark the boxes it says it was granted. You don't want to go in there with the boxes marked not granted. So you're going to go in there and say the court grants, you're just going to mark this box. Basically what you're doing is preparing this for the judge, so all they have to do is sign it. So you're going to mark that the fee waiver was approved on page 1. And the rest of this is for the court to fill out, but just make sure you fill out all the caption information, the court information here. If you have any questions, you give me a call. There is, when you go to, say, Google and you say fillable request to waive court fees, that is something that there will be an information sheet on. It'll walk you through it. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you need assistance, give me a call. I'll be happy to help. My number is 661-281-0266. And I did want to mention one other thing. You'll notice on the request to order court fees that if you, let's say you simply mark unemployed and you have no income and you mark box B, which says my income is below a certain amount. Technically, per the paper, you don't have to fill out anything else on the financial sheet, but I just sent 2 folks down to court to get a fee waiver, and despite the fact that they had marked box B and said they did not have to complete page 2, the clerk still had them complete page 2, put down if that they're making no income, and that if they did have some debts, to put those down, and actually had them also write, hey, give me a reason why you have no income, no job, and no debt. And they wanted a brief explanation. In both these cases, it was, hey, I'm living with family members, they're helping, supporting me. Whatever your case is, they're not gonna just let you say unemployed, no income. They're gonna want to ask, how are you supporting yourself? Are people helping you, and things of that nature. So that's how to complete a fee waiver for a California divorce. This would be for all courts in California, all divorce courts, that is. My name's Tim Blankenship with divorce661.com. We specialize in divorce, and you can reach me at 661-281-0266. Thanks for watching.